So we're going to be making this dress on this cream color roses. I bought this on different times, and the piece that I've got here is about 3/4 of a yard. It's not been cut very accurately. It was meant to be a yard, but it's not a yard. So what we're going to do is cut. I have got some more of this, so I'm going to cut one piece out of this. So I've marked it 28 inches down, and then 28 inches basically all the way across. Now I've folded this over on just the first portion, and I'm going to cut this, and then with this one I'm just going to swirl it around. So I'm going to be cutting two pieces like this, identical, and it's going to be quite flary. And then I'm going to add like a nice border at the bottom of it. I haven't decided what color border we're going to add, but it's going to be like, it's a circle cut. So we're going to take this piece and just extend it further up so that it's just a full circle. So this is half a circle, and we want a full circle. The other half a circle we're going to create out of the additional fabric, which I'm gonna be using from the larger piece. And then I'm gonna just, this has been cut wrong, so I'm gonna take away the excess. So once I've created the circle, and move all the excess away, okay, so we've got half a circle here at the moment. If we open it up, it'll be a full half a circle. This is a quarter of a circle, and I've got basically all this all going all the way around is measuring 28 approximately 27 inches. It's not 28 inches, it's about 27 inches, because there was a bit of a deviation in that piece of the fabric. So now we're going to work backwards, and we're going to measure from the bottom side upwards, and I'm going to create like a 25 inch all the way. And then just take out this piece, and basically that's going to give us the waistline and the flare. So we've got the half a side of the flare.
Looks nice.
Eh?
Looks nice.
Right, and we're just going to
flowers. I really like the flowers.
Right, can I? Okay, so we've already cut the one piece, and now the second part is just an identical one to the first. Just lay the fabric on top, fold the bottom piece in half. Now when you do cut this, cut the excess side so that it's left to your fabric. That way you'll have a larger piece left over. Now if you were buying this as a fabric piece to make this, you would probably require, depending on the size, Inaya is almost 7.
Yeah.
For her, I would require approximately 2 yards, 2 meters of fabric of this. I think it's about 48 inches, 52 inches in width, this fabric. So what we have is, we have 2 portions. Now this is the area of the waist that's already cut out, and we've got the front and the back. Yeah, Mum, your measurements there. Now the thing to look out for is when you're choosing this kind of a design, make sure that the pattern is sort of not going in one direction. If you've got a pattern which goes all over, then you'll be able to make this design quite easily. So what I've done is cut the 2 skirt portions. What we've got to decide is how to go about making the top portion, and also, so this is the leftover piece, and also the sleeves and so on. Now,
I need something to go under it because you don't want it to be itchy.
No, you will have something to go under it, don't worry.
And it must be long because I don't want it to itch my arms again.
No, we'll make sure that we line it fully. Now you can hear that with the children, you can never be careful enough. Always make sure to fully line any clothes that you make for children, because they do tend to be very, very fussy, do children. They tend to get irritated and you know, complain of itching, and I don't blame them, because even as adults, if we get something which, you know, irritates, then we don't like it. Okay, I'm just going to leave it for a little while until I decide. Well, what I'll do is I'll put the lining with it. Now for the lining,
What? That's gonna be
I
the
have-
same like the pants.
I have this slightly stiffer fabric, and I think I'm going to go for this stiffer fabric because I want it to have like I'm going to cut the exact same shape
What idea?
of the dress, and so
Samosa savar.
this is
samosa savar pant.
eh?
Maybe samosa savar pant.
No, you're not having a samosa salwar pant. You're just having a normal salwar pant.
I'm gonna have samosas on my pants. That means I don't wanna have samosas on my pants.
Shh! Stop talking nonsense, Inaya.
That's not nonsense.
Right. Ideally, we've got two problems with this fabric. There's slight bits of marking, and also it's too difficult to handle when it's in such a bulk load. So what we'll do is we'll cut it into, you get the idea. Basically what I'm trying to give you is ideas on how to go about cutting. So I know sometimes, you know, like when I'm laying this out, it doesn't always, it's time consuming, and sometimes you know, it can become a little bit tiresome, long videos, but it gives you an idea of
I like it already.
you like it already.
It looks like it's ready already.
Well, it's not ready already. Okay, we're gonna use the similar. We're gonna use the similar cut to the. And we're gonna use the same length as well. What we're gonna have with the dress itself, we are going to attach a border. I haven't decided on the kind of border that I'm
Look
gonna
at that
attach.
Pinterest.
Hmm?
What is it? Look at these.
I'm gonna make it just slightly longer in length, but width-wise, I'm gonna cut it the same. And then I'll give you guidance on how we're going to attach this. Now, the lining, obviously, I just want it falling just a little bit below the border of the dress, so that the bottom border of the top dress, it covers. So it's about 2 inches below the length of the dress. Now when something like this is lined, it actually gives it, you know, you can actually get the true look. The fabric normally shines out a lot better when it's got like a lining with it. So when these two are held together, the bottom fabric is slightly stiffer, and what that will do is give it like a puffed up, slightly puffy effect. The top one's going to fall, but the bottom one is going to just lift it slightly.
I don't want anything to look
You can see, you know, the fall and the kind of thingies that already is getting. So that's one lining piece.
Where's my brother? He's in there. Okay, now you're not going to touch that sewing machine, are you? Are you not going to? And Fatma needs some fabric for her new sewing machine.
Has she got one?
Fatma's got a sewing machine and she needs some fabric for it.
Well then, she needs to come to me and buy some.
I'm going to steal it off you. Well, the leftover pieces that's my
So
fine.
we're just going to go to the other side and cut.
I can just smooth this slightly into this. I'm going to sew this. Muhammad John Solutions. That's a real name, isn't it?
Chukar.
Is that still on?
Yeah.
I can't get it off now.
Yeah. What? you saying?
Look, this is so cool. Cause look. Why are you cutting Spider-Man for? You're not allowed to cut Spider-Man. Yeah, these scissors in his hand.